Kimmy. And Mandy. Mandy Swink. You got a good name. I'm Eve Penny. I'm going to go by Penny because I don't want people to know my last name. I think. I don't want to screw over the rest of my family. Just in case they don't.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, I did until like just now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you can edit that.
Okay. All right. So here we are at MidSummit 2024, September. And I'm noticing there's a dearth of women, especially a dearth of anyone over the age of 26 that isn't a white boy with his hat backward.
Yeah.
So, but we exist, and we are the pioneers. Okay, so here we go. There's a lot of money to be made on YouTube. Also, it's so fucking fun, and it is the gold rush. This is a gold mine here. I think this is the biggest gold rush, certainly of our generation. And it's really, really fun because you don't have to have a boss. But anyway, I am starting a new YouTube channel. I just left my mom job, shall we call it, mom job. It's not bad. We'll edit that out.
That's hilarious. Keep going.
Okay, we're moving on. We're editing that out. There's an app for that. Editing that out. I should get a gimbal because it's like, my arm is not long enough. When I hold my arm like this, I get these like, so I gotta get a gimbal.
Do it with you, so you're not.
Okay, anyway, okay, so I pulled you aside because I want to say, like, right on, ladies, we got this. And you work as,
She's in her apron.
yeah,
Doing it for 12 years.
and are you making a living? Yes. Wow, very cool. See, guys, see, ladies. All right, and you?
Mandy in the making. I do cooking and like family content. And this is my job as well.
That's your job. You guys make a full-time living off that. All right, cool. Don't know how to do the taxes on that, but I'll figure that one out. All right, so I just
want your tax guy. You're like, that's right.
Yeah. Or your tax woman.
I have a tax woman. Yeah.
All right. So I accidentally got into YouTube because I live in California. I grew up in New Jersey, and my parents decided to move to California, where me and my sister are, once I got pregnant. But it took them more than 9 months to kind of, do the estate sale and sell the house and buy a house and move and all that. So in the first, 8, 9, 10 months of my kids' lives, they wanted me to send them a lot of videos and, that kind of thing. Some of the videos were a little too big to text to them. So I was like, I don't know, I can't share this, but it's a good video. So I figured out, I could share it, me being super tech savvy, technophobe, more accurately described. I just put it on YouTube and sent them the link, but I didn't like tag it or edit it or anything. It literally was just the videos, and the YouTube channel didn't even have a name, okay? All I did was send them the link. And years went by, and I totally didn't ever look at it. And I started getting like 6 or 7 emails from saying, welcome to the YouTube partner program, like apply for this. And I just thought it was spam, so I had no idea. So I deleted all those emails, and then I unsubscribed because it was annoying, the spam, because my busy mama doesn't want to get more spam. So, and then fast forward about a year ago, my dad's 94th birthday was yesterday.
Wow.
So we have kids late in my family. I was the youngest, he was the youngest. And I went on family medical leave. So I worked for the #1 public university in the world. I had a very, fulfilling career and all of that. But it was kind of like, I had to slightly twist myself into a pretzel.
Yeah.
And wear certain things like high heels and,
Present yourself a certain
be at a certain place at a certain time.
Yeah.
Couldn't do whatever I wanted to do whenever I wanted to do it. And actually, a big light bulb went off when my last boss, who was not my favorite person in the world, said to me, and I'm very good at what I do. I was a fundraiser. And she said, you can't just do whatever you want. And I was like, if you let me do whatever I want, I'll do really well at this job. But she really wanted me to do it a certain way, and she had a lot less experience than I did. I'm going to edit that out because I want to be only positive. But basically, that was a light that went off that was like, yeah, I can do whatever I want. Because before that mom job, before having kids, I founded and ran a nonprofit that was an accredited course in the state of California and was very successful, serving thousands of students who transformed their passions into actions, into a legacy that made a difference, and have been working in that. I'm going to try to figure out this pitch. This pitch is not working out as good. Okay, so going back. So I found out that YouTube was something you could make money in while I was on family medical leave, because I actually finally was like, what is this YouTube partner program thing? Because I got another email that was somewhat about that, or I was starting to follow YouTubers that were related to, going back to what I wanted to do. And I realized maybe I could do what I did in real life and repackage it and reach a global audience via YouTube and lower the cost of all the in-person and in real life physical things, and reach a global audience, right? So I decided to quit my job, and that boss who told me I can't do whatever I want to do, and say, you know what, I can do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it, and I'll make a shit ton more money and a much bigger difference. So I'm repackaging that program into what's now called Free at 50. And Free at 50 basically allows you to design your life and execute a step-by-step approach where you identify your interests, what you do for fun, what you're passionate about, what your unique strengths are and your unique perspective, and align it in a way that is meaningful to you, that aligns with your principles and your priorities and your values, and can be produce a lot of passive income. So that in a way that both the impact benefits a lot of people, a principle-based impact that benefits a lot of people at scale, and scales while you sleep. This pitch needs to be fixed, but basically, passion, action, and impact to legacy. So that Free at 50 is about being financially free and fulfilled. So that at your 50th birthday, or if you're later than that, you just make that number whatever you want. You know that you can be fearless and carefree, and that if you get hit by a truck or get brain cancer and die, that you have left a meaningful legacy, both for your children financially, as well as that makes a social or environmental difference that you feel you want in your eulogy, basically. So
That's really good.
all right, so that's what Free at 50 is. If you're interested in being financially free and fulfilled, very quickly, or faster than otherwise, follow my channel. Okay, feedback. What can I do better at?
So
A lot.
you got there at the end, but you worked through it. Finding that pitch that's going to be like 2 to 3 sentences max,
Okay.
and that really gets to people's. They gotta connect emotionally. Really quickly.
Okay.
Yeah,
But you got there.
You did.
I think I can get more emotional.
You need to talk it out loud more and more and more. Because when you do that, you will know like which core things are striking. So you got to say it out loud more.
Yep.
Okay, I got one. Emotionally, my dad was dying, and I was thinking, I want to die having left a legacy and being as proud.
There you go.
What is my story? The story that I'm writing right now is not the one. I need to pivot.
Yes.
1. 2, I was worried about, I was just stressed all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Because there was no time to do all the things because I had to be where my boss told me to be. And honestly, what I was doing for work was a lot of wasted time I wasn't learning.
Yeah.
I wasn't making the difference that I knew I was capable of making. I found it oppressive because my ideas were kind of bigger and bolder than what was allowed in the.
You were put in a box.
I was put in a box. And I think any sort of job where you're an employee, I think everyone should have a YouTube channel, first of all. Because everyone has something to offer. Everyone has something to offer. But I think it was watching my father pass away. He's in the process right now, and I love my dad. Is one of the only people, it's the only person who really gets me. My dad's a federal judge and has made a significant difference in the world. He made child porn illegal. My dad made a lot of cases went to the Supreme Court that went through my father.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That is so.
Yeah.
Legacy.
My dad's legacy is huge.
Yeah.
And I want to be a good role model, and I see a lot of existential crises in the world today. I mean, I can't even go through it all. There's so many. and I want my story. I want the second half of my life to be inconceivably better than where I was headed, and what you know. And I want to do that for other people, and I know I can.
Yes,
So,
yes, you can.
and I don't want to be stressed anymore. And now I feel so carefree and fearless, and I'm so happy and fulfilled.
That's
I'm
awesome.
glad.
And I want to work with you guys too.
You're cute. She's cute.
You're cute.
You're fearless. You just came right up to us. You had no problem. You were so stinking cute.
You're so cute.
Oh, you're so cute.
Okay, love all around. Ladies, living life to the fullest. Take your channels one more time.
She's in her apron.
She's in her apron.
Mandy in the making.
Mandy in the making.
Yep.
Free at 50.